Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Spirit Medium Laura Mediumship and Messages. Here you can enjoy healing to happiness with exceptional, evidential, and ethical spirit communications. Spirit Medium Laura has been channeling spirit for over 30 years. She is a research medium and is featured as a top 100 psychic in America. Here is Spirit Medium Laura now.
Hi, everybody. This is Laura. Welcome to Spirit Medium Laura, Mediumship and Messages. And for the first 15 minutes or so, we're going to be going over a focus subject, a little bit of pitter-patter, some announcements, and then I will do a group message for everybody. And then we will go into individual sessions. For the calling queue. If you're listening, please call in right now. We still have a lot of room left in our queue. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because it's spring, summer in the air. Everybody's kind of out doing other things. You know what I mean? But the caller queue on Mondays has been light, and the caller queue on Wednesdays has been very, very heavy. But in any event, if you're here tonight, hopefully you'll call in and we will talk to you. I already do have a number of people waiting, but not the usual amount. So what do I need to say tonight? Okay. The first thing that happens after the first 15 minutes, the next 15 minutes I usually focus in on mediumship. That's other side connections, according to who's in the queue. And then I go to a mix of mediumship, other side connections, messages about your own life, medical intuition, healing, mentoring, manifesting, you name it. We could do it here if it's spiritually related and soul healing related as well. So there is a website for the radio show, which is extremely important for you to know about because everything I'm about to say and all your resources are right there waiting for you. The website is spiritmediumtv.com, and there you will find five top things. One, how to get a discount or sale on a private session with me. That's item 1 on spiritmediumtv.com. Item 2 is how to be in to win a private session with me from our monthly contest, and that's item 2. And for your own, some on the subject, might as well say, just join the mailing list at spiritmediumtv.com, which is in the upper right portion of the screen, and you'll only be competing with those people that join the mailing list during the month we're in. So you're not competing with everybody. You have a good chance of winning. The third thing is how to jump the queue. Oh, that's a good one, right? You can jump right to the head of the queue with the 8 no wait as described by item 3 on spiritmediumtv.com. And the little poem that goes with that is, if you have an urgent matter that just can't wait, donate 8 and jump the gate. And that donation goes in part to help animals, which is one of my most favorite charities, and I donate monthly to one charity, and I may add another one in soon. I need to put my phone on silent. Bad phone. Okay. And also, today something happened. It's the second rave review I've gotten for the Soul Psychic Healer Master Certification. I am an educator as well as a medium, and I educate people about the fine art of soul alignment, channeling, clairvoyance, mediumship, and even how to build a business as an intuitive or a light worker, healer sort. So if you want to get certified, item 4 on spiritmediumtv.com gives you the instructions on how to do that, as well as a testimonial, which I'm going to read off in a moment, because I'm going to add another part to the show, which is testimonials. Why not? I put it in my newsletter. Why not add it on the show? And the other thing that's kind of fun is at the bottom of spiritmediumtv.com web page, you will see a live video feed of me. So if you want to watch me make a fool of myself or make a funny face, or if you're just more of a visual person, just go there, spiritmediumtv.com, and whoop to the bottom of the page, and there's a video feed of me there. All of these shows are not only recorded on YouTube, I mean, not only record on Blog Talk Radio, but they're also recorded on YouTube. So I actually get clients from YouTube sometimes, depending on what they want to do. But I also use the videos if they're relevant. I use them as part of a way to show clients, potential clients, the work I do, so that I can gain credibility quickly, and I'm not just a stranger coming to them. So it's a way for me to show people I do the work. So thank you everybody for calling in. A couple of events. There's going to be a Spirit World Tour that I'm leading, believe it or not. What do you call it? Buckle your safety belts. We're going on a Spirit World Tour to the afterlife. And I'm doing that in person live in July. Oh, we're almost in July. In my own location here in Delray Beach, Florida. So if you're local, you can come to that, and description as well as ability to RSVP is linked on spiritmediumtv.com. But I will actually be discussing what the afterlife is like from authorities. I've done a lot of research for you guys. 3 books, I will be quoting from 3 books, and then I will lead us through a meditation where we will talk to our own loved ones on the other side and approach them to get answers to one of 3 questions. For example, where are you now in the spirit world? And see what answer you get. And then I will lead a circle in which we will do some afterlife mediumship. In other words, where the soul is now, what the spirit world is like. I will also do some soul karmic healing mediumship, karma healing. Maybe there's a troubled relationship or something that needs to be spoken about. And last, I will do evidential or soul mediumship for the rest of the time. So it's sure to be a wonderful event, and I am going to record that on video in the future. I haven't done it yet, so that it can be purchased as a separate standalone useful tool for you if you're curious about this wonderful event and would like to experience it, as well as you will be doing a very long meditation which puts you in the spirit world. I promised a testimonial, so here it is. Karen Whaley, one of my students, is now a graduate of the Soul Psychic Healer Master Certification Program, said, "Hello, Laura, I finally completed your training, and boy, was I ever thrilled." When I read this, I was thrilled, not only with the amount of information, but also with the new and different information you provided. And by the way, this is the second testimonial I've gotten in about 2 weeks, and the other person that made the testimonial said the similar thing about new and different information I provided. And that is sort of a hallmark of what I do. I tend to go directly to source for guidance on what to teach, what to say, even during the show. I don't follow other people. I get it directly from the juggernaut of spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your training has helped me to become a much more confident medium, and also given me numerous additional means to enhance my income. I am so grateful to have found you and your incredible training. Wasn't that nice? Very sweet of her to say that. And you can learn more about getting trained at spiritmediumcoach.com. That's spiritmediumcoach.com. Okay, and so the focus subject for today is happiness. Are you boring yourself to death? I'm getting a little bored, and that's what I have so many things that I could be interested in. But socially, I've been sort of like, Groundhog Day. Same day, I wake up in the morning, and it's like when I have my personal time, it's like the same thing over and over again. And so it occurred to me, since I'm not the only one experiencing this, I do have some other friends and so on, as they're experiencing it also. So I thought I would write a little bit of an article on that. And the article's on the right side of spiritmediumtv.com, where the current posts are listed. And basically, the idea is that if we, as you get older, for example, in my case, Things have gotten repetitious. It's no longer the first time I took up ballroom and Latin dancing. I've been doing it since the mid 80s. So it's the mid 2000s, it's 2016. So how long is that? Wow, it's like 36 years I've been dancing. And not that I don't like it, but it just doesn't have that edge anymore, you know? So it occurred to me that the way out of being boring yourself to death is to try or change something in your life. So lead your life like a tourist. Okay, try new things. Always try new things. Keep it fresh. Because if you're a little depressed or you're not sure why, it's probably because you are a little bored. Or that could be why. So awaken, open your eyes to that little tip, advice, or focus topic for this evening. Okay, so we're going to do a little meditation, and then I'm going to do a group message. So everybody listening, if you would just sit back in your chairs, uncross your arms and legs, and start to focus on your breath from your abdominal area. Breathing in deeply and exhaling deeply. Breathing in deeply and exhaling deeply. And if you are looking for a connection to a loved one in spirit, if you would call that soul in now to your room, to your space, and say hello. If you're looking for a message, answers from spirit, or healing or something else, please ask spirit to provide for you what you seek. And as you do that, I'm going to do the prayer silently. I'll be back in a second. And now what I need you to do on your next exhale of breath, I need you to release into the space your energy, and I will connect us. One moment, please. Okay, so I'm going to now ask the ones to come in. They are the soul group that works with us during this show. We are here. We are the ones. We are also known as the Elohim, or the seven sisters, or the seven archangels. We are the seven components that take from the all that is, the ambiguous energy, the amorphous energy of the one, and we create. So we are the ultimate manifestors of reality or experience. We are helping each of you in various ways in your own life. Yes, we do work directly with many of you. For many of you have asked for help, and we will help all that ask directly. All that ask directly. Usually when you ask for help and you're asking for higher source, we will come in and work with the one that you have most close to you, your particular guardian and or guide. We work with those souls with you because they hold our energy. They are not separate from us. And so we work, although you might call that indirectly, we do work directly with you through those that work with you. Today we want to speak to you about love. Love again. Love of health, or how health relates to love. Love is an important component of every aspect of your life, and we are always speaking about love. Today we will talk about an aspect of love called self-love. It is not the narcissistic sort, which attempts to create love out of nothing and into nothing. We are talking more about the love that is of acceptance of yourself and all those around you. When you're truly loving yourself, you are in acceptance of yourself. If you are critical of yourself, if you feel a failure, if you're always trying to control yourself not to do something, then you are not in alignment with your soul. This is the first law, spiritual law, of the law of non-resistance. When one can understand and accept oneself for who they are, one will become much freer and much more open to the dream that they have for their lifetime. So we ask then that you each examine yourself and your life and look at it discriminately. Are you in a resistance pattern? Are you holding yourself back from being who you are and going after what you want? Do you criticize yourself? Are you feeling left out, disengaged, unhappy, unresourced, or somehow not worthy? These are things to look at. The way out of this hole that you might have placed yourself unwittingly is to ask yourself every day, what do I want? You must continuously ask yourself what you want and go about setting a plan and deliver to yourself what you want. It is not to be selfish, we suggest this, but rather to be pragmatic. For as you give to self, you also are giving to the all, and everyone around you shifts and changes as you become happier and as you accept and love yourself more. Stop battling who you really are. Love yourself and understand that the self that causes any form of resistance is not the unified soul self. It is the ego running from isolation and fear, attempting through control to feel more whole and connected. The only way to truly feel connected is to be yourself, love yourself, and constantly remind yourself that you are one with Source, that you are a God-like being that is part of the overall God. No, you are not God, but you are part of God. You're part of the energy of consciousness of the all that is. And the all that is loves you and wants you happy. So listen to yourself, indulge yourself, and make yourself as content as possible as you travel through the quarry of this lifetime. Namaste. But how do we do this, right? I hope we got some ideas. I'm thinking to myself, how as well, because I'm human, and of course part of me is a portal into another dimension, but I am very human. Okay, I'm going to go to Mike. Let's see, is there anybody who wants? Yeah, everybody's lined up tonight for others for live questions. So right now we have no other side connections, which is fine. Going to Mike. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? How are you? Okay, where are you? All right, I'll come back to you. I hope there's nothing wrong with my system here. Let me go to Susie for a second. Susie, my dear. Okay, but we can hear you. We are new to the system, but we can hear you. Okay, Susie's not there either. Something is wrong. If anybody, I'm going to write in the chat room, can you hear me? Amanda, can anybody hear me?
Who is that?
Shauna, how'd you end up opening a line? Shauna?
I don't know.
Oh
Can
my.
you hear me?
I can all of a sudden hear you. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Okay, should we?
How about that? Laura?
Yes.
Laura?
Oh, there's Susie. Okay, hold on for a second.
Okay, listen, I think I might have to press the button for you when you're ready for the next caller, right?
Oh, you think that's what it is? Okay, all right. Sean.
I think that could possibly be the problem. Okay.
All right. Okay.
So I'll let you back with Shauna.
All right, and then I'll go to Mike after that. Okay, thanks, honey.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, Shauna, somebody must want you to get some spirit talk, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on one second here. I just want to write something to Amanda at Salis, who's asking, should we call her now? Of course. I put in the chat room just now, Shauna, can people hear me? Okay. Go ahead, honey, give me your question.
Okay, I'm launching a new business, and I'm already getting calls from prospective clients. I had a
Okay, let me ask you. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, darling. I don't want you to give me background. I just want you to give me the question. Just give me the question. Otherwise, you're going to influence me. Go ahead, sweetheart. Just.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay. Is the client that I spoke with a few days ago, is she going to enroll in my program?
I think so, yes. I'm getting a yes on that. Give me her initials and I'll give you a little more detail, honey. Give me her initials.
Her initials?
Mm-hmm.
Let me stop and think. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can remember.
All right, well, then just give me the initials of the course or the training. I think it's training material. Just give me those initials then.
VIP.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to that. Will this person buy her training? Yes or no? This is VIP training. Yeah, you're very good at what you're doing, and you should not doubt it whatsoever. You will have many clients, not just this one. I do feel that you need to get a little bit more. I know you've done preliminary marketing. There's a lot more that should be done over time. I know you're aware of this and you will be putting more effort into it. This is almost like, you have a beginning for this, beginning foundation. You are good at marketing. You do know what you're doing. You have, they're telling me, a mailing list or a way to express this to others. You're not, it's not like you just launch the product, build it, they will come. You have an infrastructure. So I get yes, and I don't know if that, I'm not going to say specifically that one. Well, the answer is yes, that one. But even if that one doesn't, there are others that will buy the product. And don't worry about the price. It's not too high.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How soon do you see, let's put it this way, how soon do you see me getting my first client? I mean, it's brand new. The business is brand new. I'm not brand new to the business, but the business is brand new. And the packaging and the business owner.
Well, I don't really mean to be curt or anything, but you really don't need to know when it's going to happen. Within 6 weeks, you should be getting the first rollout or some kind of thing happening with this. And with that, I'm going to leave that with you because what I'm being told is you have to get back to work on it. You have to go off and work it. But it's going to happen, honey, and don't worry too much. And timing with spirit can be a little bit off, and I'm being told it's not as relevant as just having the work right, and you do have it right. The pricing is right. The package is right. What you want to do is right. It's part of your soul's journey.
I can give you her first name. I don't remember her last name offhand, but I can give you her first name.
Okay, I'm going to go on to the next. I'm not going to do the question again because I gave you the answer without her name. So we'll leave it at that for now. Okay, honey?
Oh.
Yeah, the answer is still the same. Okay, honey. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, and Susie B, honey, I'm going to try Mike's line. Hello, Mike. Are you there? Oh, good. I don't know what happened before. You're here now. Okay, so that was the only thing that happened is you were just gone at the moment. Okay, sweetheart. Go ahead and give me your question without background, love. Go ahead.
Sure, absolutely. Been introduced to some very significant people and kind of want to see the impact not only with this job, but in an off branch of doing something else with them in the future.
What is the question, Mike? What is the question?
Well, the question is, will I be doing something with them collectively in a business, either working for or working with them?
That's good.
In the new year.
Okay, by New Year. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. Will Mike be doing something with this client Do you only have one client, honey? If not, I need an ID on them, like initials or something. You only have one prospect?
Yeah, JB is the initial.
JB, that's fine. Hold on, Mike, JB, yes or no? Yeah, it's going to work out for you. By the new year, I feel it could be even sooner than that. I think you're just being a little conservative when you do that and say that. I know a lot of things have to be set up for this. There's a lot of things that need to be done before it actually happens. But I think you're going to have a very good feel for it by September, October, and it won't be that long. So it looks like more of a rollout begins after the new year. Okay, more of a rollout.
He's going to be a big client for me with this job, but then it could jump into a whole other position with him down the road.
Okay. Well, I get that by September, October, you're going to have a very good feel for whether or not this will come through. I'm getting it will. I'm getting that by the new year, it starts. That's kind of what I'm getting, moving the timeline up a little bit. You're very confused about something. They're telling me you're very confused about something in your life that gets into another area, and you haven't spoken about. Sorry, all of a sudden, all these messages are coming. You haven't spoken with anyone about it, and it's about money. Where's the money going to come from? Okay, so I want you to know that underneath all of this, what's that noise? What's that noise?
Oh, I stepped on the bench.
Okay, not a problem. There's something about you. You're acting very brave right now. Okay, you're really focusing in on getting this job and getting to work and everything else. But underneath it all, it seems to be like there's almost like you don't have any money coming in. And something is very, very dramatic going on underneath, like the foundation of what you're doing right now. Spirit wants to talk to you a moment about that, give you encouragement, because you're being very brave. Okay, you're not complaining. You're holding a stiff upper lip moving forward, but underneath it all, it feels to me like there's a significant amount of loss and or waiting involved monetarily, and you feel a little bit, shall we say, insecure about your financial future. It's more than just the question. It's like right now there's a vacuum. Would you agree with that, please?
To some degree, yes. It's a new sales job, so obviously I'm not on all cylinders running financially.
Okay.
But there is a small base.
All right. Well, let me just go to that. There's a lot of going on underneath. You're very anxious. That's all I can say. They're telling me you're very, very anxious. They want you to know not to worry about your future. Everything is going to work out fine. They're showing me a picture of you swimming like in the ocean, like as if you're in a marathon. Like, will I run out of steam by the time I get there? Will it work out? Will everything be the way I need it to be? And the answer is yes. It feels like you have other people depending on you for money, or this money holds a lot of significance to you. But Spirit wants to encourage you and not to worry anymore. Everything is going to work just fine, because what's happening now is you're running on fear, not running on your genius or on your confidence. You're running on fear, and fear can be auto-expiring or can drain you. Okay, so they want you to relax, have confidence, and things are going to come a lot easier to you. Well, basically, they're trying to tell you just relax. Everything's going to be fine.
Exactly. And every time I ask for the breadcrumb, it shows up and shows me. It lightens up the path a little bit more.
Wonderful, honey. God bless. And I just wanted to give you that message because it suddenly came throwing itself in front of me. All right, honey. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Okay, we're going. Oh, yeah, I did go to that line. Okay, good. Fabian?
Hi,
Hi, sweetheart. How are you this evening? Hi, honey.
I'm fine.
Good.
I have 2 job interviews that I'm going to. One on Thursday and one on Friday. Do you see anything positive coming out of them?
All right, Fabian, Thursday or Friday, any of these jobs going to work out for her? Yes or no? Yes or no? Friday is going to be a better job for you. It requires more of your skills and you would like it more. It looks like it's better to get it as well. It's a good fit for you. Thursday's job is just sort of like formality. You're going on it to keep yourself busy kind of thing because you don't want to leave. And maybe you don't realize this, but maybe an agent has set this up for you. But I feel like, you feel, I got to go on every job interview that comes my way. I got a job interview, I'm going on it. But the one that fits you better and is more likely is the Friday one. Now, I need to look at something else, and that is if neither of these come through, then what? Because you set up for only those two. I want to just take a quick look at that, Fabian. Hold on, love. These don't come. Sure. Let me see. 1, 2. The Friday one is they're not giving me another one. They're saying the Friday one looks pretty good for you. So that's probably going to come through. They also say don't throw your money around so freely anymore. They want you to be a little bit more cautious in your spending because money will be tight for a while. It looks like the new job, although good in the long run for you, may require that you tighten your belt a little bit with spending.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. God bless. Bye bye. Okay, and thanks, Amanda, for calling in, sweetheart. We'll get to you probably today, and if I don't, I'll call you. I'll still get to you. Okay, I'm going to go to, looks like Lori. We got Susie. We got Joan. I got to go to the ones that are waiting the longest, and Joan is waiting the longest. Hello, Joan. How are you?
Oh, hi, fine. How are you?
I'm fine, darling. So now I want you to just give me the question. No background, just the question. Go ahead.
Okay. Will there be a man in my life soon?
Yes, there will be. Hold on. Let's look at that for you. Give you a little more detail. First of all, you're very upset about something from your past, and I'm sorry. Tonight, Spirit doesn't usually just choke me with words, but they're telling me that there's something in the past that you haven't quite released. It has to do with guilt or shame or something like that that holds you back from moving forward. I don't want to go into your personal business because this is on the air, but I want you on your own to just do a little soul searching about that, and then just ask God to release your past. There's nothing more that can be done about that. There's other things that can be done, but that's the easiest thing to do. And then looking forward. So they're saying, don't look back, look forward. Don't think back, don't think past. Don't think that's settlement, disappointment. That's disappointment from the past. Only think future, because that it's like a canker sore. It keeps cropping up in your subconscious. Let it go, okay? And finally, you will. Finally, you will move forward. It feels to me like you need to do something to spruce yourself up. It's like resurrecting your self-esteem, resurrecting your image, your beauty, your confidence, your energy, because whatever happened in the past sort of battered you down or knocked you off your beauty. So they want you to spend some time self-nurturing and nourishing, and that will put you back on your path of the splendor of who you are as a human being, Joan, which you are a beautiful human being inside and out. Yeah, and to know what a beautiful, loving person you are, and to remind yourself of that, because all of that got lost in the rubble of the loss that you had in that relationship. Feels like a messy divorce, to be honest with you. So do you have a son also, honey? You've raised some children, I see.
No, I don't. No, I've never been married, and
Okay, well, you're a very loving person. Do you have a pet?
Yeah, and unfortunately, one of them passed in February.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I want you.
One now.
Okay. Well, this is part of you. You're a nurturing, loving, kind, beautiful soul, and this is part. Yeah, and this is part of your sprucing up. When they say, Spirit says sprucing up, they may mean, doing things for the hair and the nails and the body and all that stuff, but they are also, but they also mean for the soul to understand where your beauty is inside, because when you understand that, you pull people to you. Using that, aware of it, and engaging that sense of self when you're in conversation with others. So they want you, okay, they're also telling me something. They want you to look to the help of others to help you find this special someone. Don't go it alone. They mean either ask friends and family and or use any other way that you can think of, because it has to come in through a pipeline of hold on. Pipeline of, okay, they're telling me that you have people around you that could possibly introduce somebody to you. And that's
Yes, I do.
you do? Okay, because there's very particular people that you know that have very discriminating tastes and a very kind heart and know you very well. And that is your primary way of being able to pull in the next loved one, the next person to love. So that's the way to go about it for you. Loving yourself, sprucing yourself up in terms of understanding that you're beautiful inside. Maybe do some sprucing on the outside and then move forward and ask for your network, your grapevine to help you find that special someone. And that seems to be the way to go, my dear. And with those efforts, I would say by the fall, you should be involved with somebody else, somebody new.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome, honey. God bless.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to go to Lori, who has a life question. Tonight is a good night for life questions. Hello, Lori. How are you? Hi, honey. How are you?
Good, thank you. And yourself?
I'm great. I'm great. Thanks for asking. I had a nap this afternoon, and geez, it makes all the difference on Monday night for me. I'm getting so old, Lori. Oh God, I'm like an old lady. I need to nap to be able to do the show. Isn't that pathetic? Anyway, go ahead, honey, and give me your question. I know. Go ahead and give me your question, honey. Go ahead, and just your question.
My company starts with a C, and I would like to work with someone their company begins with a V. We just kind of reconnected on Facebook.
Okay.
So I'm wondering what I could do to make, this work out between us.
All right, let's just go to this C to V. Her company starts with C, the other one starts with a V. You want to go, you've worked with them before, you said, right? I just want to make sure I have the information.
No, we had, no.
Okay, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know, honey. Because I wasn't sure if I imagined that or whatever. Hold on, Lori.
Yeah.
How does she go about getting this new company to work with her? You have a lot of good results of things you've done before, and evidence is king in this particular instance. What they mean by that is showing results rather than saying that. I don't think the direct approach is the right way to go right now. I think you already know that. I think it's built into your question. See how easily led I am. But you can't just run. Well, it makes sense. You can't, especially in today's age, marketing needs to be done in a subtle way. You can't just like run up to somebody and say, hey, you want to buy something? Because the first thing they're going to say is no. So you have to show, right? You have to show value. And I'm hearing evidence is king in your world. You have a lot of evidence about recent performance or things that you've done with other clients that will help. You don't need to do more than just start to talk about these things. And then one thing will lead to the other, learning about their business, and then I think they're going to open a door for you for further conversation. So think of the evidence, okay? Think of the evidence, all right?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Make sense?
Wow. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah. That's, by the way, I'm hearing they want to see evidence. They like evidence. They like empirical data. It makes them feel comfortable. They don't like to spend money on flim-flam or pipe dreams or what do you call it, vacuous promises when you're able to say, I improved this by this much percentage, or I did this and that, or I have so many clients through my marketing effort, or whatever the heck it is you're selling, because I don't know. They're going to be impressed with that. And it just makes conversation. So open it up with conversation about the great things you're doing and all the evidence of that. Okay? And you'll do really well.
Wow, wonderful.
All right.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome, Lori. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, coming to Amanda, who was so cute.
Hello.
Hi, you were so cute in the message room, the chat room. I was like, oh, somebody hears me. Thank God. Hi. So, okay. So when the way this works, love, is I only want you to give me your question. All right. I don't want you to give me any background to it. Otherwise, you influence me. Go. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm here with my sister Susan.
Okay.
I would like to know if you see any changes coming up with my work.
All right. Changes with work for Amanda, yes or no? Yes, you're going to have a lot of changes, actually. Somebody is going to be opening up doors for you that you know at work. And it feels to me like you've already petitioned, not in a big way, sort of like just sort of a casual sideline way, mentioning that you might be interested in this or that. So it feels like you have some friends that will help you with this, friends in higher places, and that you know wanting to get ahead has been mentioned, and that you will be able to go, you will be able to move ahead. It doesn't feel like it's another job. It feels like it's your job right now. Did you say it was another job? No, I think you said your job, didn't you?
Yes, but there's a possibility that I could leave this one and get involved in something else.
Okay. I also feel, well, right now I'm getting more your job. Doesn't mean that you can't do another job. So what I want you to use the principle of networking, because it's somebody that's going to help you with this that you know very well. I also get the feeling that whatever you're doing is in a health-related industry. What do you do, honey?
Massage therapy.
Oh, okay, there you go. And somebody's going to help you with this. Now, let me just look at where you are now and if it is good for you, because I don't think it is. Let me see something here. Amanda, massage therapy system. Yeah, it's not enough opportunity. You'll need to go somewhere else. So just ask through the grapevine of people that you know, and I think you will be employed soon in some other place, and that you will like it very much, Amanda. And don't worry too much about your future. Everything's going to roll out for you. Your guides are working with you on economic things right now, and showing you ways to increase your income without increasing your workload.
Yeah, because I have a very heavy workload.
I know. And what I'm getting is to try to focus in on a way to maybe sell product along with the massage. Maybe there can be an opportunity like that where you could make, you know, like you can recommend things to people. Okay? That'll give you extra income there.
Okay.
All right, love. Thank you so much.
I have my sister here with me, and we have one phone. So can you answer her question? Or
Yeah, we have enough time tonight. We don't have those many people calling. I have a couple of people more, but I can get to them. So go ahead, give me your sister. Is her name Susan?
Okay.
No, this is Karen.
Hey, Karen. How's it going, honey?
Good, Laura. How are you?
I'm great, love. So go ahead, honey, and give me your question. Don't give me background, just your question.
Okay. Well, a friend, Mary, has recently passed on, and I was wondering if there was any message for her.
All right, let's see. Your friend, this is for Karen. So does she have long hair, honey? It's a lighter category, please.
Blonde to the shoulder.
Okay. She might have worn it longer at other times in her life. I actually see a woman here with a straight nose, refined features, I guess is what I'll call it. Very smart, very organized individual, cares about people, very intellectual. See what else. She dresses in the image she's giving me of herself in more of a business-like outfit, and provides an image to me of being very professional. Do you understand her for being professional, please? Your friend.
No, she used to be a model when she was younger.
A what?
A model.
Okay, no wonder I saw her like that. Well, she still looks professional to me because she's dressed in a tweed skirt with a nice blouse on her. Okay, she looks very well dressed. What?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. She gave me another word, but I didn't take it. Hold on. So I think I do have her here because she had shown me with the long hair to begin with, as if this statuesque looking person, and a lighter hair color. Yes, she's a very loving person. She also seems to have children on Earth. I see her having a son, at least one child. It looks like there might be two. Do you understand that for her, please?
No, it might be my son because she never had children.
Oh, okay. Because then she's showing me them. What's that noise in the background? Was that his? Who was that? Was that Amanda that just said that? Okay. So I see
Yeah, because she was our neighbor.
She was your neighbor. Okay, so I see a son there, so she's just highlighting that there's a little boy on earth she's thinking about. Okay, that's what she's saying then. Okay, and also, is there a little girl? Is there a little girl around the neighborhood? Because I saw 2 children, not just the little boy.
Yes.
Okay, she loves him. She loves him very dearly. She's glad that you've asked her to come in. I'm going to give you a few more pieces of evidence, Karen, and then we'll go into personal message, and then I got to hop. Let's see. She loves you. Okay, she loves you. She's very happy that you asked her to come in. Yeah, very happy that you asked her to come in. There were certain things that you did for her towards the end that were very much appreciated. The way you cared for her as a neighbor would. Very kind of you. I see you coming to her house and leaving things or doing things or just checking up on her from time to time. I'm not sure exactly. Okay, wait a second. She's giving me something. Was she a smoker, honey, or was smoking in her family? Somebody was smoking. She started talking about smoking.
She did when she was younger.
Okay. There's that usually if they say that, there usually is a reason for it, and medically, and I'm going to go to that. 1 second, please. There's smoking in her family. She was a smoker for a while, as you already mentioned, but her father smoked, other people smoked. She liked to smoke. Smoking caused cancer in her family and also in herself. I believe she died of cancer. Do you understand, please?
Well, she had breast cancer, but she died from a heart operation.
Okay.
An emergency heart operation.
All right. So she was a smoker at one point in her life. She did have cancer, but it didn't cause the cancer direct. Well, you never know because it does wear your body down. Smoking can affect your immune system and all, but it wasn't directly to her lungs. And you gave me the cause of passing, so we'll just leave that alone. When I do mediumship, I like them to give me the details. And if I was in a longer session with you, Karen, I would control you a little bit more. But anyway, you're doing a great job of being a recipient of this information. She loves you very much, and she says something about, ask her father to come in. Do you have a father in spirit? Do you have a father in spirit, honey?
Yes.
Oh, well, he's also here. He wants to say hello. Ask her father to come in. Okay, now, did Dad like to smoke cigars, honey? From time to time?
Yes.
Okay, well, he's also here. He's also here, honey. He's a very loving, smart man. He looks like he's slender. He doesn't look overweight. It looks like his original hair color was brown, but then it got, as he got older, it got whiter. I can't see the color that much other than the original color. I also can see it has a little bit of a wave to it. He's got a flat stomach. He's not an overweight person, but very smart and sharp, and a thinker. He wants to send you love. He loves you very, very much, Amanda, and he gives you one big kiss on your left cheek right now and a hug. Okay? Look, he says to look for him at night in your dreams, and he will be coming in this evening.
Yay.
Yay! Okay,
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Amanda, for calling in, and Karen, thank you, honey. Thank you, love. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, I am going to go to, who did I promise I was going to be doing? Susie, and then there's Nan. We have about 10 minutes left. We already did Lori. Okay, Susie, I'll hold you to the end, Susie, if you don't mind. Let me go to Nan. Hello, Nan. How are you this evening?
Hello.
Hi, honey.
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, but I think there's an echo. Oh, no, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there is an echo. You don't have me on the video or anything, do you? No? All right. All right. It's not too bad.
Does that work?
Yeah, it's not too bad, honey. Just go ahead, honey, and give me your question, Nan.
I'm just wondering about changes in jobs in my future.
Yeah. You know what the funny thing is? Tonight is a funny night for me with Spirit. They were talking to me before I even get the questions. Because the first thing they said is you need to know a little bit more about your life purpose first. Okay, it's more than just a job. It's more like, what the heck is your purpose already? It feels like you've, by the virtue of that information, okay, you switched a lot. You've switched a lot of different things. You're very confused about something from your past. It's something that you didn't do well at, but that you really wanted to do. Okay, Spirit guides for Nan. She needs to know what she can do now because she has to pay her bills. Well, we don't care about you paying your bills, they say. You need to get back on course for what you came to Earth to do, which is really to help and nurture others. You are a healer, and that's what your real purpose is. Oh, really? Nan, does this make sense to you, honey?
Not really, but it's interesting.
Okay. What did you do in the past? Did you ever have an aspiration to do something and then you didn't do well at it?
Yeah, I was a photographer for a while.
Interesting. Well, there's something about the photography that's very important, and healing souls maybe through the purpose of photography. It's a passion of yours. You shouldn't give it up. Now, I know you have to pay your bills. Okay, so I just want to say they're encouraging you to do your passion and your purpose and not give that up, and that it is work that is very healing to others. Okay, if you don't think so, that's what they think. So so now on to more practical matters. As we get you into a business or an income generating situation, then maybe you might pursue that on the side. Not for me. I'm just the messenger, so I'll let you. I'll leave that with you. Okay, so is she going to get a job soon? Yes, of course you're going to get a job. You're very smart. You have many different skills, many different talents. One of the things, though, that we would like you to do is focus again in on you. Okay, they say it again. They say you're a healer. Don't ignore that. You have talents which help people realize things in their life. And you're not using that particular gift that you have. It's more than the photography, although that's important. But there's something about you that's very nurturing, very healing, very psychic indeed, that would work to help others in their life purpose and where they're going. You have been helping people lately. Try to find a job where you're somehow involved in helping them, but in a more casual way, not directly as a line of communication of spirit, but more like just a job where people come, maybe you're there, they need something, and you're there to help them out. So for example, they're giving me an idea that you might work in a place where people are coming to find a job, and that you would be there and help. Yeah, you'd be there and you'd be like a counselor of sorts, maybe to help them find what they want to do. It may not be directly as a counselor, but there might be counseling aspects of it. It's kind of like they're giving me kind of like this idea of Touched by an Angel, that TV show that used to be on, where you don't know these people are angels, but in some form or fashion, they're there to help facilitate something that other people need. You're that kind of person. You're a person that can help others without even realizing you're helping them. So they want you to look for a job where you're going to be in a position where other people are looking for work or looking for something, and you're going to help them find it. So I don't know if you're looking at anything like that as a job, but that's what they're trying to tell you to do.
Oh, that sounds good. Thank you.
Oh, it makes sense to you then. Good. All right.
No, I could definitely do that. I'd look for jobs enough that I have that skill set.
You're perfect. You're perfect for it. And don't overlook the talent and creativity that you have even in that capacity. Look at it as a service almost. You'll do a lot better at it and it will become more lucrative for you, because that is a gift that you have and a talent of helping people find their own. They're giving me purpose again, their own purpose, where they belong. It looks like a job thing, and that you'll be very good at it, and that you can parlay that into something more permanent and more lucrative even than you ever thought. If you take it more seriously, more lucrative than you ever thought possible. Okay, Nan?
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, love. Bye-bye, honey. Appreciate talking to you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'll get to Susie in a second. I just want to say one little commercial break that if you would like a private session with me, just go to booklaura.com. Go to booklaura.com and you will be able to book a session. If you put in the event code field radio show, you will book and get a 25% discount, or as it works out, 33% more time. And now I go to Susie. Hey, Susie! Hello, lovely lady. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I have a question for you, and I would like to see if I will hear back from Chris.
Okay. Yes or no, Spirit? Yes, you will hear from him again. he's not too it gives me some very strange ideas. He's not too upset about what happened. He's not too he will put that much effort in. Okay, they're using the word he's not too lazy to call. I'm sorry, but that's the word they're using. And I'm not trying to denigrate him, but it's not, so I'm trying to put it in a nice way. Let's just say he doesn't mind putting that much effort in. But however, in a long-term situation, he might not be exactly what you're looking for.
Exactly. Yes. He sent me a message today about his cancellation yesterday and my reaction, and then I really spoke my truth, and I'm waiting for him to respond to that.
Okay. Well, I do feel he will be responding, but it's not too much effort for him to respond, and that's not a good thing for them to say. In other words, he carefully monitors his activities with how much effort goes into each thing he does. He does not like to waste time or effort, and he is always looking for where he can have fun or pleasure or have a better life for himself. So in the way he balances this, he looks at it very matter of factly. How much effort do I have to put in, and what am I going to get out of this? It's not a bad thing I'm saying about him. It's not a good thing. It's just the way he looks at things. He's smart, I guess you could say. He's very, very smart. He is very smart. He's also very stubborn. He doesn't like to look into things to find the truth of them. So he's pragmatic and on the surface kind of individual. And back to that idea of looking at things for how much effort in to how much gain out. So we would call that calculating. By any other language or form, we'd say he's pretty calculating. Okay, he's very intuitive also. He's a pretty psychic person. He knows what you like already before you even say it, which only adds to his credibility as a potential candidate for you.
Mastermind.
Oh no, I'm saying, well, there's something about him being very intuitive. He can almost read your mind, and because of that, it allows him to, control and manipulate. So be careful. Okay, be careful. He's a very smart person, and he knows what he wants. He knows how much effort he's willing to give. He knows what he can get out of it, and he's always calculating these gains. He doesn't like to be put out too much. If you're asking for too much, he may not respond positively. I do feel you will be hearing from him, but he may not be giving you in the long run what you need or want. But that's what you'll have to decide, my dear.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very helpful information.
Thank you, sweetheart. God bless, love. Have a beautiful evening, honey.
Yep. Okay, you too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody, good night. Thank you so much for calling in this evening. I look forward to working with you on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be doing a version of this show all over again. Thank you, everybody. Namaste.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.